Honestly, I should have done this whole new background thing a long time ago. It looks great. Anyways, this is a Stature video. You know, I shouldn't leave the background empty here. I got so many Stature cards. Let's fix that. Nice.
Am I stupid? SPA, what are you doing to me? Are you kidding me? No way, come on, dude. Holy smokes. You know what that means, baby? eBay 1 of 1, $1 million card right here. I know what I got. No low ballers. That's unreal.
All right. Hope everyone's having a great day today. I know I am because got a collection update video. This is the first Stature Stockpile video that I'm doing. So, just for some context, first off, here's all the new Stature cards that I've added to my collection. So, just for some context, just for some reference, gonna get these off to the side here. So, definitely talked about this after the spring card show, which was a couple months ago now. So, definitely just kind of at that card show, just kind of thought about what I was doing in the hobby, what I wanted to do with my collection, how I wanted to make my collection, what I wanted to kind of focus in on, and the natural answer was just Stature. I definitely just love Stature. It's my favorite product. I love the cards. So my collection is all over the place. I got lots of different things. You saw that in my 32 teams. My favorite card from the 32 teams video. There's a lot of different variety and cards in there, but I definitely decided I wanted to focus and start making an attempt on building a good collection of Stature autos because those are like my favorite cards in the entire hobby. So that's what I've been focusing on basically since that card show video. So been making a bunch of purchases on eBay, getting quite a few cards as you saw earlier. So we're just gonna go through them one by one and yeah, just kind of give you an update on the Stature collection just to see where it's going. And just before I start, I'm not making any claim that this is the best Stature collection out there. It's definitely not. I'm just being totally transparent, full disclosure. I'm not saying that this is the best Stature collection. I'm not implying it is. This is my update on my Stature collection. I'm just trying to build the best Stature collection that I possibly can. That's all this is about. So, well, further ado, let's get started. All right, so we got 13 total cards on the docket for today. This is basically dating back from the card show until now. So, starting off with our first new card, I picked up this 1920 green auto of Jonathan Quick. The serial numbering is 56 to 65. Nice little palindrome hit there. But yeah, definitely Jonathan Quick doesn't sign that much. I haven't seen a lot of his autos in products lately, so definitely when I saw this, I definitely thought it was an interesting card and I definitely wanted to pick it up. I also 1920 is definitely my weakest year for Stature. I just didn't open it. I don't have a lot of it. I haven't bought a lot of 1920 Stature. I've definitely attempted to kind of rectify that here, as you're going to see in a bit. There's definitely a few more pretty good 1920 autos in here. But yeah, Quick's pretty good. Quick's had a pretty good career, made a pretty good name for himself over his career. 2 cups, one of the better American goalies of this time, to say the least, definitely. So, yeah, Jonathan Quick, first one here, 56-65, the green auto. On to the next one. Green is going to be the theme today, but continuing on is basically just a repeat of the last one. It is the same green Stature auto from 1920. This one is of Braden Point, the numbering being 19 to 65. Again, haven't seen Point sign too much. He might be signing more as of late, but again, definitely really good, possibly a little underrated in terms of how he's viewed in the NHL, how he's viewed in the hobby. Again, I really like these cards. I really like how Stature started in 1920, but I definitely think this is just a really cool card. And yeah, Braden Point's really good. I definitely have him pretty high. Get to see a lot of him. You know, with Tampa being in the Leafs division, just get to see him all the time. Saw him at the Four Nations. Going to see him on the Olympic team. He's very good, very solid player. Definitely happy to get a Braden Point auto in my collection because I don't have one, and that's going to be another focus is autos of players that I don't really have in my collection. Period. Whether it's Stature or any other card from any other set. But moving on to the rookie section of this. So definitely, I don't look at rookie autos too much for Stature because they're definitely very overpriced. I definitely am just like I see the prices on eBay and I definitely just stay away from it immediately. But this one was really good. This was a really good deal. So we got a green base. This is just the base auto. It's not the photo variant of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen from 21-22. The numbering there is 8 of 50. So like, yeah, I'm still shocked at what I got this for. This was like a lot of like 2 cards. It was this and his Canvas Young Guns, and it came out to like $15 before shipping and tax. So you be the judge. You want to split that however you can. The $15 however you want. Go ahead. You can say it's a $7, $8, $10 card. Doesn't matter. I definitely think I did really good on this. He's one of the very few bright spots on the Buffalo Sabres. He had a good year. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. He's definitely probably their goalie of the future. I mean, I know they still have Devin Levi, but like definitely UPL has just been playing really good. Levi can definitely still take a step in the right direction and, usurp UPL and become the starting goalie, but it's been Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for the last couple of years. He's been the guy, so I definitely wanted to get a good UPL auto, and I just saw this and I just went in on it. But yeah, there's our first rookie auto of 2, this one being Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen to 50. All right, up next, this guy's stock has fallen very dramatically over the last few years. We've got a base red rookie auto of Matty Beniers, 7 of 35, still in the redemption tape. His stock, like I said, his stock has just completely like fallen through the basement. I'm not saying it's over, and that's not what I want to imply with this. It's just it's reflecting in what I've seen in people selling his cards, especially his stature cards on eBay, because this is a redemption. 22-23 was pretty much the first year for redemptions. I mean, you want to count the Caulfield from 21-22, you can, but like there's not all of these autos are out there. They're definitely not all live, but I got this for really cheap. I definitely some dude was just kind of just probably gave up on this one or gave up on Beniers and just kind of wanted to get this out of their collection. But yeah, I mean, Beniers was on the World Championship team. America won the 2025 IHF World Championships. I mean, I definitely don't think it's over for him. I'll throw up what his numbers are. I definitely think he's a good player, and I definitely think just Seattle has had a couple of rough years since that year they took Colorado to 7. I think that was 22-23. No, they beat Colorado, and I think they lost to Dallas. But yeah, since then it's just been a couple really down years, and it's definitely been a couple bad down years for Matty Beniers. But I'm definitely not giving up on him, and getting a stature auto in the redemption tape is definitely cool. So I'm definitely just going to leave this as is. The Matty Beniers red base rookie auto to 35. Definitely happy to have this one. Got a couple more underrated / kind of like undervalued guys in the hobby. We've got the Jake Gensel green photo variant auto from 22-23. That's 6 of 10. I swear I've seen this auto before. I don't know whose auto this reminds me of. It looks like someone's. If I think of it, I'll throw it up. But if not, I just that was one of the first things I remember thinking when I saw his auto. Because I don't have a Jake Gensel auto, but again, Gensel is very good. He had a very good year at Tampa. Basically being the guy to kind of replace Stamkos. Definitely some hard shoes to fill, but Tampa had a really good year. They ran into Florida, and like every other team that ran into Florida, they just couldn't do anything against them. So yeah, but still, Gensel's a great player. This is a super low number to 10. Beautiful card. Again, let's just get it doing its thing. Just again, really love these cards. Hits him on the Penguins. I know 24-25 is coming out soon, but I already talked about that. I don't think I'm going to go into that. But yeah, definitely just excited to see where Gensel and Tampa goes, because they're still a pretty good team. And I mean, Florida's great. Like, again, I'm not going to make this just completely about Florida, but like, if you want a team that I like should give Florida a good run, it could be Tampa. That's me just being honest there. So we'll see if they do that again. It'll be on the back of him, because again, Gensel had a really good year, and I know he played for USA in the Four Nations. I don't know if he was there for the World Championships, but yeah, definitely happy to get this one into my collection. The Jake Gensel photo variant auto to 10. Definitely another guy people don't really value too highly in the hobby. We got a base blue auto of Robert Thomas, again from 22-23. 4 of 10. I love this. The thing I love with stature is just like the different numberings, the different parallels. You could get a green to 10. There's like my McDavid from 21-22 is red. That's out of 10. This blue is out of 10. Like there's different. There's so many. There's different ways to get low numbered cards, low numbered autos in here. But yeah, Robert Thomas, Jordan Kyrou, two very good players. Blues don't really get a lot of love. They lost in 7 to the Jets. Kind of blew a late lead in Game 7 and went to overtime. But Thomas and Kyrou, those guys are pretty good players. I definitely think if they can build a slightly better team, they can make a run in the West. I think they're pretty good. I think those guys are pretty good players. I don't know if people agree with me there, but like, yeah, definitely. Again, Robert Thomas has not really been on my radar, like up until I saw I saw this card and up until I saw the Blues series, the Blues Jets series. But yeah, definitely just a super cool card. The blue goes really nice with the home St. Louis Blues jerseys. But yeah, definitely happy to get this one into my collection. Again, very cheap. I didn't pay really that much for those, like 50, like it was under 50 considering I got this in like a 7 card lot. But yeah, under $50, I'm definitely happy with this. The Robert Thomas blue auto from 22-23 Stature for 10. So yeah, I should mention I've been posting some of these on on the Mirror Breaks Instagram. Definitely go there. You'll get some as more Stature cards come in. I'll definitely post some there first, but I'll do videos on here just showing the entire thing. But yeah, definitely just a little bit of an incentive to go to follow me at Mirror Breaks. Again, I'll show mail stuff there first, definitely before I show mail pickups here on the channel. But continuing on, I posted this one there. This was just after I picked this up just after Hellebuck won the Hart and the Vezina, but surprisingly didn't have to pay that much for it. It was like $40 for this, for a blue auto. That's I can't see the numbering. That's 8 to 10 for Hellebuck. Again, another blue auto. Again, he had a super great year. Not so much in the playoffs, I get that, but I mean obviously the Vezina and the Hart are for the regular season. He had an insane regular season. The Jets had a really good regular season, and I know they just signed Jonathan Taves, but definitely, Hellebuck is one of the premier goalies in the NHL. There is no doubt about that. You just kind of got to hope one playoff run, it just kind of comes together. The team and him just come together and make a good run and start playing, and they play really good hockey come playoff time, because they can definitely do it. They have a good team. They just gotta, just kind of like the Leafs, just put it together in the playoffs, get through the hardships, play good when it's when the times get really tough. But anyway, again, happy to get this one. I don't have a Hellebuck auto. Same again, that's the theme of this. Basically going forward, I don't think I have any of these autos. But yeah. So again, another one I'm really happy to add to my collection, the Connor Hellebuck base blue auto to 10 from 21-22. All right, what might possibly be the most cursed card in my collection? Here it is. We got the Brad Marchand red base auto from 22-23. That Florida Panthers red with him in a Bruins jersey for any Leafs fan out there. 21-25. My God. But yeah, I got this during the Cup final. He was playing really good. You can definitely make. There's a good argument for him to win the Conn Smythe. I mean, Bennett won it, which is, again, Bennett also had a really good Stanley Cup Finals. So did Marchand. Again, Florida had, what was it? It was Lundell, Luosterainen, and Marchand as their third line. Like, come on, that's just too good. How they were able, like, them being able to build that was just really good. And it just set them up for success, as we all saw in the playoffs. They were just very successful top to bottom. But yeah, I'm definitely as a Leafs fan, this one, you could say whatever, but like I'm done. Kind of just I've gone through my phase of like just hating the guy, being angry at the guy. He's a very smart, very good player, and I definitely wanted an auto of him, and I saw this one and I'm like, this is absolutely just horrible. This is a cursed card for a Leafs fan to have, so I had to get it. It was definitely like the cheapest one I saw from Stature, so had to get it. It just needed it. Again, he's really good. I'll throw up his numbers. Maybe you go with like 2 cups. I don't know if you go. I don't know. Talk Hall of Fame. I don't know. Again, that stuff I don't know off the top of my head, and I don't really want to. I don't always like doing the Hall of Fame discussion, but just especially when I don't know. But definitely just a good one to get. And I've seen other autos of Brad before. I'm gonna be a bit of an auto snob here. Like he's definitely had like a really tiny compressed auto before. Like I'll throw up an example of like a past auto of his where like it's really small and really compressed. And seeing this one, just how spread out, how beautiful it was. It's like he put a really good auto on there. So I'm definitely happy to take this one. No matter how cursed it may be, the Brad Marchand base red auto from 22, 23, 21 to 25, completely cursed. All right, I promised the Instagram crowd I was gonna break this, and I haven't yet. But we've got here, definitely got to just move this back a bit. We've got a PSA 6, uh, green photo variant auto from 22, 23 of Kale McCarr. So yeah, we're good. We're if Brad wasn't kind of obvious that Brad showing the Brad and the Hellebuck, we're getting into some of the big boys here. So yeah, definitely checking eBay. I saw this auction. I was like, yeah, I need to go in on this because Kale McCarr autos are not cheap, top to bottom. His rookie autos, his second year autos, wherever you look, Kale McCarr's stuff is absolutely just not cheap. It is not cheap in the slightest. So me getting this for what I got it at was absolutely insane. I'm definitely cracking this out of the case at some point. I definitely need to just commit to doing it. I haven't had too much time to do that as of late, but like again, one of the numbers he puts up as a defenseman are insane. It's basically up there of like it's like whenever they say he breaks some record, it's something that only like Paul Coffey or Bobby Orr did. So it's again, he's already got what the Calder, he's got a Norris, he got the Conn Smythe, he's got a Cup, like definitely one of the autos of like just one of the autos like I needed to have. I definitely needed a Kale McCarr auto, and I was just incredibly lucky for this one to fall into my hands like it did. Just got super lucky on an auction. But yeah, Kale McCarr, PSA 6, the back is definitely a bit beat up. I don't care. It's the back of the card. B, I don't care for the grade. I care for the auto, the numbering, the player. That's what I care about. The grade is literally a non-factor to me, but it definitely played into why I got this so cheap. I can't deny that. Me talking about grading and what I think about grading aside, the 6 definitely worked to my advantage. If this were a 10, this would have like been at least triple the price for sure. But anyway, Kel McCarr photo variant auto, 3 of 10 from 22, 23 stature. Okay, we got 4 left here. Definitely one of the other ones I was really happy to get. We've got another 1920 stature auto. It is an on-card auto of Bobby Hull from 1920 stature, 2365, the Golden Jet. Again, definitely I've had this conversation before with people about, definitely like when he signed these cards, when he signed his stuff for 2021 SP Signature Legends, his auto was definitely a bit shaky. And I know there are some people that were unhappy about that. And I'll keep saying I'll be an auto snob yet again. His shaky auto is better than like at least 3/4 of the autos that like rookie players and even some of the veteran players put out these days. Like that's just a fact. Give me a shaky auto of his every day compared to like a Jason Robertson. Like a shaky auto of him over a perfect Jason Robertson auto. I'm taking Bobby Hall every day. Full stop. I mean that because again, one of the best players of his time. Just very good. Very first $1 million contract in pro hockey with the Jets and the WHA. Storied career, obviously. Brett Hall, got to see him and his son play. Like, just it's very cool to have one of these autos on card too. He's no longer with us too. But yeah, definitely just a lot with this card, and I'm definitely happy I got it. So again, I think I saw this actually at the card show too, and I got it for less than what they were asking. So definitely happy with that too. Just all around, just super happy to have this card in my collection. The Bobby Hall green auto to 65 from 1920 stature. All right, so the only 2021 stature auto I have in this video, we've got the base green auto of Billy Smith, 6 of 25. So obviously, you look at Billy Smith's career, very feared goalie, don't want to skate in front of his crease, won 4 Stanley Cups. Pretty sure he got a Vezina in there, a Conn Smythe. I don't know his numbers offhand, but I'll put them up just because, again, very, very good goalie for his time. But like the main big thing for me for getting this card was the actual quality of the auto. I'm gonna get like as close as I can here. There's like absolutely nothing wrong with the auto. Considering that 2021 had like so many bubbling issues, the fact that this is pretty much like a pristine, pretty much like nearly perfect auto, like I could see a little like some bubbling marks, like maybe there, like maybe. Like it's definitely not like I wouldn't give it like 100%, but like this is like an easy like 98%, like just solid auto for 2021. This is such a very nice auto. Again, there's not many that are like this from 2021. So to get one of a really good player is absolutely awesome for me. Definitely happy to take this one, the green auto of Billy Smith. All right, two left. We got a couple big boys to finish off. I believe this is the one auto that I do have in my collection already. I may be wrong, and I may correct that already. But we've got here this very, very good looking, very nice color match. Teemu Selanne base green auto from 21-22, 20-25. Like not much. There's not really much to say here. It's Teemu Selanne, best Finnish players ever, one of the best goal scorers of the time. The green goes with that, with the Jade original like Anaheim Ducks jerseys. Got a beautiful auto. Just everything about this card is super awesome. This is definitely just one I needed to have. And yeah, I do have a Selanne auto, but like I saw this, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take this card. I gotta like not pass it up. It's Selanne, right? You like definitely one of the autos, one of the players you want. Again, like just look at that huge auto. It's such an awesome tornado auto. I love it. But yeah, Teemu Selanne, yeah, from 21-22 on to the last one. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's just get straight into it. So the final card from the first Stature Stockpile of 2025 here, we've got another green auto from 21-22, a base green auto of Mario Lemieux, 11-25. Again, one of the top players that signs in Stature. I think he signed for at least 2020 up until 22-23. I don't know if he signed in 1920. Maybe I'll throw it up, but yeah, one of the top guys for sure. Like that, like if you're going after Stature, if you're going after anything, like you need like I needed a Mario Lemieux auto. Like you got like this is one of those ones you just have to have. Just one of the best players ever, hands down. Definitely just saw this. I needed to have it. And yeah, threw an offer and I got it. So I mean, yeah, there's not much to like. What can you say? It's Mario Lemieux, right? Like, there's not much that needs to be said. You don't really gotta like. I don't really need to try and justify it too much more than that, right? Like, it's like you just gotta say like, hey, it's Mario Lemieux, and that's pretty much enough. But yeah, beautiful card, beautiful auto. Card's in great condition. Definitely gonna cherish this one. Definitely gonna protect this one because these don't come around every day, you know. And definitely, again, trying to just build as good of a Stature collection as I can. This is one of the guys I absolutely needed. So yeah, definitely super happy with the first Stature Stockpile. We're just gonna end here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below what was your favorite card throughout the stockpile. I think next week is either going to be the beach or we're going to revisit some 23-24, excuse me. Definitely want to do that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and see you next time. Later.